Hello everyone, welcome back to... Today, we're peeling back the curtain on 5 efficient study techniques designed to boost your learning. In the quick span of 10 minutes, we'll explore strategies that can be game changers for your study routine. Whether you're tackling a challenging subject or simply honing your learning skills, these techniques offer a fresh perspective. So, without further ado, dive into the first efficient study technique. The first technique is the Pomodoro Technique. This time management strategy was developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 80s and is named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer he used. But it's not just about tomatoes or kitchen timers, it's about working smarter, not harder. Imagine this. You set a timer for 25 minutes and during that time, you're completely focused on your study material. No distractions, no checking your phone or social media, just pure uninterrupted study time. When the timer rings, it's time for a short 5-minute break. Stand up, stretch, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do to relax a bit. This short break not only gives your brain a chance to rest, but also helps to consolidate the information you've just learned. After 3 of these Pomodoro sessions, you take a longer break, about 15 to 30 minutes. This longer break helps prevent mental fatigue and keeps your mind fresh for the next round of focused studying. The beauty of the Pomodoro technique lies in its simplicity. It's easy to implement and it's effective. It encourages deep work and improves concentration, while the regular breaks prevent burnout and aid in information retention. So try it out and see the difference it can make in your study routine. Remember, the key is to respect the timer. When it's time to work, work. When it's time to break, break. Happy Pomodoroing. Now onto the second method, which is active recall. This technique is all about testing your knowledge. Unlike passive review, where you just read or highlight your notes, active recall requires you to actively engage with the material. Think of it like this. Instead of just reading a book, you're having a conversation with the content. You might be wondering, how do I use active recall? Well, it's simple. After studying a topic, close your book or notes and try to recall the main points without looking. You can use flashcards, create a summary, or even pretend to teach the content to someone else. The goal is to reinforce the information in your memory, making it easier to retrieve later. But why does active recall work? It's based on the principle of retrieval practice. When you force your brain to recall information, it strengthens the neural pathways associated with that knowledge, making it easier to remember in the future. It's like exercising your brain muscles to make them stronger. Active recall is not just about rote memorization, it's about understanding too. When you recall information, you also have to make sense of it. This deepens your understanding, making you more than just a parrot repeating facts. Active recall can significantly enhance your memory and understanding. So give it a shot. It might feel challenging at first, but remember, that's your brain getting a good workout. The more you practice, the better you'll get. So, why not incorporate active recall into your study routine? It could be the game changer you've been looking for. The third technique is mind mapping. An incredibly useful tool, mind mapping allows you to visually organize and connect complex information. It's like creating a roadmap of your thoughts, where each road leads to a new idea. It all starts with a central concept or topic. From there, you branch out into subtopics, each representing a key idea related to the main theme. These branches can further divide into smaller details, creating a web of interconnected information. But what makes a mind map truly effective? Well, it's not just about writing words on a page. It's about using colors, symbols, and images to make the information more engaging and memorable. The more creative you are, the more effective your mind map will be. Mind mapping is particularly beneficial for visual learners, as it allows them to see the big picture. It helps you understand how different pieces of information connect to each other, making complex topics more manageable. It can be used for brainstorming, note-taking, or even summarizing a chapter. Implementing this technique is simple. Grab some colored pens or markers and a blank sheet of paper and let your mind do the mapping. You can also use digital tools, many of which offer a variety of features to enhance your mind mapping experience. Mind mapping can be a game changer for visual learners. Try it out today. Remember, the goal isn't to create a perfect map, but to understand and remember the material better. So let your creativity flow and map your way to successful studying. The fourth technique is the Feynman Technique. This method is named after the brilliant physicist Richard Feynman, known for his ability to break down complex theories into simple, understandable terms. The Feynman Technique is all about teaching. Teaching to yourself, that is. Here's how it works. First, choose a concept you'd like to understand better. Second, study the concept until you feel you've grasped it. Now comes the key part. Explain this concept in your own words, as if you were teaching it to a child. Keep the language simple and avoid jargon. The idea is to break down the concept into its most basic components. If you struggle to explain any part of the concept, that's a clear indication of where your understanding is lacking. Return to your study materials, fill in the gaps, and try explaining it again. Repeat this process until you can explain the entire concept smoothly and simply. The beauty of the Feynman technique lies in its simplicity. By forcing you to articulate concepts in your own words, it reveals gaps in your understanding and deepens your comprehension. It's an active learning method that promotes long-term retention. Moreover, this technique is not limited to academic studies. You can apply it to any area of learning, from cooking to coding, from music to mechanics. By simplifying concepts with the Feynman technique, you can deepen your understanding. The final method is group study sessions. This technique revolves around the power of collaboration and peer learning. Group study sessions can be a game changer when it comes to mastering complex subjects or preparing for an upcoming test. They offer a platform for sharing diverse perspectives on a topic, which can deepen your understanding and make learning more engaging. In a group study session, each participant brings their unique insights, stirring up stimulating discussions and creating a rich learning environment. This dynamism can often lead to aha moments, helping you grasp concepts that may seem elusive when studying alone. But to reap the benefits of group studying, it's important to approach it strategically. Start by choosing a quiet and distraction-free space. This fosters concentration and makes the session more productive. Next, set clear goals for the session. Having a specific aim helps keep the group focused and ensures everyone is on the same page. Finally, ensure active participation from all members. This encourages collective problem solving and promotes a deeper understanding of the topic at hand. Remember, the key to a successful group study session lies in its ability to foster interactive learning. So encourage questions, debates, and brainstorming. After all, the more minds working on a problem, the better the solutions. So team up with your peers and make your study sessions more dynamic. And there you have it, 5 efficient study techniques. We started with the Pomodoro Technique, a method that marries focused study with regular breaks to keep your mind sharp and prevent burnout. Then we moved on to active recall, an approach that uses self-quizzing and teaching to reinforce memory and boost long-term retention. Next up was mind mapping, a visual tool that helps you organize information and break down complex topics into manageable chunks. We also explored the Feynman Technique, a method that involves simplifying concepts as if you were explaining them to a child, thereby enhancing your understanding and retention. Finally, we discussed group study sessions, a collaborative approach that brings diverse perspectives to the table and makes learning more dynamic. Each of these techniques offer unique benefits, and the trick is to find the one, or the combination, that works best for you. Remember, the aim is not just to study harder, but to study smarter. So, go ahead and experiment with these methods. Make studying not just a chore you have to get through, but an enjoyable habit that you look forward to every day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell. Happy studying. Thank you for joining us today on Your Journey Towards Mastering Your Studies doesn't end here. The comment section is open for you to share your own tried and true study techniques. Let's create a community where we can learn from each other and foster our collective growth. Remember, the key to success lies in continuous learning and thriving. We're excited to embark on this journey with you. Until next time, keep learning and thriving. See you in the next video.